Hey guys, Dr. 5 here with episode number 13 of our Borussia Dortmund career mode on FIFA 21 next gen console. We're kicking it off with a player episode from the previous episode. It is Jadon Sancho. Great episode for him last time out. He is now on an 89 rated card. And we're kicking this episode off. Match day 19, Signal Iduna Park. We're taking on first placed Bayer Leverkusen in the league. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a well-fought match. Obviously, they beat us last time out, 2-1. Boré with 2 goals. Hopefully, he doesn't perform as well today, and hopefully we can perform a little bit better than we did that day and actually get a result from the game, really. But yeah, if we can perform just that slightest bit better, defend that slightest bit better, I think we can take a result from this one, because we were quite good against Leverkusen last time out. We just got a bit unlucky in terms of the fact we couldn't score and they scored more. So it just happens sometimes. 6 minutes in though, Delaney, look at the defender against Weiser, the right back, charged up the pitch. Nice little foot on the ball, but it does fall back to him. Just dribbling around, really nice from Weiser. Skips past him, skips past Scholz, plays it inside to Diaby. Diaby turns, plays it to Bender. Didn't have any real options in the box, but Palacios to Graven. Graven back to Bender, looking for a chance on the edge of the box. He's found one here as he looks to strike it, but Berkey makes the save, denying us the chance of going 1-0 down. But to move further into the game, you can see a lot of ball possession here by Leverkusen. We do win it back with Witsel in the kind of it's our third, maybe just into the middle of the pitch. But Julian Brandt charging from the midfield, plays it through to Marco Reus. There's a man in the middle in Haaland, and that is a counter-attack. That is how you complete a counter-attack. A brilliant bit of play. Ball's drilled across the face of goal. Erling Haaland on his stronger left foot just taps it into the back of the net, and we do go 1-0 up. And as things stand, we go top of the table. That's it. That's all we need. Top of the table. But a bit of luck goes their way. Scholz misses the ball. The volley hits the post. It falls to that man, Boré, as he scores his 3rd goal against us this season. Not what you want when you are pushing for the league. First place against with 3rd actually at this point. So we actually jump Bayern with a win here today, as Hummels plays the ball to Jadon Sancho. Sancho knocks it through to Haaland. Haaland holds it, plays it through to Marco Reus. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. He's got to score, and he puts it wide. That was a chance for us to go back up in front of this game, and I instantly took him off. You can't be missing chances like that, even if you're the captain. We take him off for Hudson-Odoi. Yeah, you can't be missing chances like that if you're the captain of the club. So we take him off. Hummels gets the captain's armband, and we bring on Hudson-Odoi on that left wing position. As 51 minutes into the game, a chance here for Leverkusen. Thankfully though, it is intercepted by Hummels, the new captain. He plays it to Brandt. Brandt knocks it through to Hudson-Odoi. 1-on-1 with Tapsoba, knocks it through to Brandt, strikes it just wide of the post against his former team. Julian Brandt running the show in the midfield as Hudson-Odoi takes it in his stride. He's going to charge at the Leverkusen defence, waiting for someone to be free. He finds Witsel. Witsel out wide to Munier. Men in the middle arriving late. He cuts back inside, stops, back to Witsel, his fellow countryman. Look at the defence just charge out. Maybe that's a mistake because it's allowed our man through, and he gets taken out in the process of tucking the ball into the back of the net against his former team. He runs off celebrating. He doesn't care about loyalty. He doesn't care that I'm assuming he came through the youth academy at Leverkusen. He doesn't care because he's just won his team the game. 2-1. We're top of the league. If he didn't score, it would have been a penalty, I can guarantee it. And we're on top. All 3 points coming our way. Brandt runs the midfield. That change to bring on Hudson-Odoi for Marco Reus worked out really nicely. He had 3 attempts in this game. Scored one of them. You can see he barely missed the other one you saw earlier on. But we are loving life right now. We're top of the tree. Joint on points with Leverkusen on 44, but our goal difference is superior by 20 goals. But as we skip into the new month, a training injury for Akanji means that we're going to have to do something that Dortmund do quite a lot. And we're going to call up Arthur Schinkel, a centre-back, a young centre-back from the academy. We're calling him up to fill in for Akanji in that back 3 with Hummels and Delaney. So Schinkel, he comes in. You can see we're customising him here just so he doesn't look like a generic regen player. They usually have the generic black and white boots, but for some reason he's wearing a pair of Pumas. So, you know, nice respect to him for that. We give him the number 25. And we're going to the DFB Pokal quarter-finals against, I believe, is a second-tier team. In the quarter-finals, this is just how lucky can you get? But we come through, and for the rest of the episode, I do believe I'm going to be showing mainly goal highlights, because that is mainly what the rest of the episode is. Just us being very clinical with the chances we do create and scoring them. Again, apologies for the white ball on the snow against the white kits. This one's a little bit better because the shorts aren't white, but it's still very difficult to see the ball as Adeyemi, on his weaker right foot, tucks the ball into the back of the net. And we actually go 1-0 up. A really nice chance. And once again, Adeyemi is scoring in the DFB Pokal. It's great to see as we come again with Brandt. He's not just charged from the midfield against Leverkusen, he's doing it in the cup as well, as Adeyemi tries to dink it back across to him. Doesn't quite work out. Tavares knocks down the ball to Dahoud. Lovely 2 touches there to control it. Plays it to Brandt, tries to skip past his man. Doesn't quite work out the same, but he does not give up. It falls to Moose, to the new signing from the previous episode. Adeyemi holds it up, looks to knock it through. In the end, he's going to play it back down to Brandt. Brandt through to Emerson. Drilled across to face the goal to Hudson-Odoi, who volleys it home. I'm pretty sure he scored his first Bundesliga goal in the previous episode. He's scored again in this one, which is really good to see. 2-0 up in this one. And we do progress through to the semi-finals of the DFB Pokal, where we will be playing someone not revealed now. Yeah, got your hopes up there. But yeah, we're not going to reveal it in this one. We're going to save it for the... whenever we play him, you know, we want it to be a mystery. It will be a Bundesliga team, because there's only Bundesliga teams left in it. As a great save there by Lunin. Unfortunately, can't keep his clean sheet in the final minute of the game. He makes a great save that deflects into the path of one of their players, and he just tucks it into an open net. Really unlucky for Lunin. And we just got to keep moving forward, really. Obviously, we're in the semi-finals now of a competition I want to win. As we focus here on Moisander, he's hanging up the boots at the end of the season, so he's going to be old. We've got to take advantage of that. The fact he's got no pace. We need to take advantage of that. Brad Signal Duna Park. Match day 20. Dortmund against Werder Bremen. Schinkel is making his debut, as you just saw there. Other than that, it's a full strength lineup. Emerson has finally reached the rating where he has a higher or equal rating to Munier, so he's in the first team. And it's really good to see as we're coming up against another 3 at the back team. And we're going to look to take advantage of that. As at 23 minutes into the game, not 3 minutes in, Delaney charges into the midfield where he's probably a more natural player. Finds Brandt. Brandt finds Haaland. Why am I getting Haaland and Hummels mixed up there? Witsel back to Brandt. Brandt knocks it through to Jadon Sancho, turns his man brilliantly, and he tucks it into the back of the net. The first real goal involvement for last episode's player of the episode. Really good to see. And we're 1-0 up against Bremen, and we're going to look to just keep adding more and more goals. It's what we do. It's what we do with this Dortmund team. We just add more goals. As 31 minutes in, a chance here for Agu. Whips it across, but Schinkel, with his first involvement in the defence, heads it clear to Witsel, and could actually start a counter-attack here as Marco Reus knocks the ball to Jadon Sancho, takes it in stride past Rico Henry. He finds Emerson out wide, looking to get away from Rico Henry, the former Brentford man, has got the pace, but there's men in the middle to aim for, and it's a lovely cross. Thankfully, though, for Werder Bremen, they get their foot in there, but it's a, it's a beautiful volley by Brandt. Shots, heads it back in, and Brandt just first time volleys it into the back of the net. He's so good. He's 87 rated. He's 87 rated, man. But you can see here, we had 2 shots on target, 2 shots in total, and we scored 2 goals. We go to the 68th minute, we're bringing on Dahoud and Hudson-Odoi for Reus and Witsel. And yeah, this game, we were just clinical. But you can see also here, very clinical by Werder Bremen. From the corner, they tuck the ball into the back of the net, they make it 2-1. But again, we are so clinical this season from our shots. It'd probably just take one more shot to get one more goal. And we do look to counter-attack here as 2 minutes remain in this one. Haaland plays the ball out to Sancho. He's got his fellow countryman in Hudson-Odoi charging through in goal, but instead he plays it out wide, which is a really nice ball. As Hudson-Odoi charges past Toprak. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, tries to sneak it in at that near post with just a bit of power. But unfortunately, we cannot get the goal. But fortunately, we do win the game 2-1. 3 points will be coming home with us as we come into the final game of the episode. FCV Mainz on match day 21. They play a 4-2-3-1. With a couple of recognisable players, the rest really not that recognisable, so that makes me think they're not that good. So coming into this one, we had all the confidence in the world. Once again, Brandt is firing on all cylinders. Marco Reus is playing a bit average. He's not playing the best right now, but you can see we sit second on 47 points with a game in hand against Bayern, who sit top on 49. And 9 minutes into the game, Julian Brandt charging in from their midfield. tucks it into the back of the net once again. He's one of the top goal scorers in the whole Bundesliga this season, even though he hasn't played that much. And when he does play, it's usually as a substitute. He's been so good when he comes on, and he's definitely deserving of the first team space. Obviously, when Emre Can comes back from his injury, what's most likely going to happen is Emre Can and Witsel in the two midfield spots, with Julian Brandt on that left wing spot instead of Marco Reus, just because Marco Reus has played so poorly this season. As Hummels plays through Haaland, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and Hummels gets an assist this season. And then we make it 2-0 with Haaland scoring the goal. It's really good to see all of our players kind of contributing to goals. Even Hummels, he's got 2 goals and an assist this season already, which is really good to see. That's 34 minutes in. Witsel wins the ball in the midfield against Malong. Haaland holds it up against the man, and Sancho just makes that overlapping run, charging past the whole defence. He's quicker than them all, and he tucks it into the back of the net with a lethal finish. 35 minutes into the game, we have 3-0 up here. And we're just adding to the amount of goals we've already scored this season, which is really good to see. Goals means entertainment. I hope you guys are enjoying it. But 41 minutes in, just before halftime, another chance here for Mainz, as Quaison, the Swedish centre-forward, loses out the ball. It's a lovely tackle from Schinkel, as Brandt to Witsel, out wide to Sancho. Sancho skips inside, plays up through to Haaland, looking to get it onto a stronger left foot. He does so, and unfortunately it's saved. And it goes out for a corner, denying us a chance of going 4-0 up. But we go into the second half. We've got the confidence oozing through our veins as Malong looks to skip past Charlotte, can't quite do so as Brandt, holding up the ball, charging forward, makes an amazing through ball. The camera's got to catch up to that one because of Haaland's run. And it is 4-0. And that is that. We've got a couple of minutes remaining in this game. And we're just scoring goals for fun. It is so good to see. I've repeated myself so many times on that fact, but scoring goals is fun. Hope you guys are enjoying it. As we're not just scoring tap-ins, we're not just scoring through ball, past the back line, we're scoring up bangers. Bangers! With Jadon Sancho once again scoring to put his name on the clean sheet. On the clean sheet? On the scoring sheet, on the goal sheet. We can't, unfortunately, in this game, keep a clean sheet as an attack here for the Mainz boys, as Malong knocks the ball to Stolja. Almur plays the ball to Quaison. Quaison charging out is Berkey, and unfortunately he just dinks it over the top. It's Malong, and unfortunately the clean sheet is gone. 5-1 is the score. Malong just with a lovely little finish, a little dinked effort over the outrushing goalkeeper who was trying to get the ball off of Quaison, unfortunately. As Malong once again is through on goal. Could they make it 5-2? No, they cannot. As Haaland knocks the ball through to Jadon Sancho, who's looking to get his hat-trick at this point. Few minutes remaining in this one, and he goes and gets it. 3 goals for Jadon Sancho in this game. He was the player of the episode in the previous one. He is the most likely player of the episode in this one. But what I'm going to do in this episode, I'm going to reveal the player of the episode for the next episode in this one. I'm not going to give it to Jadon Sancho. I'm not going to give it to anyone like that. I'm going to give it to Schinkler, the young centre-back. He came in, and he's played so well. He's a 64 rated, and he's playing against, obviously, gold to gold rares, whatever, 75 to 80 rated players in the attack. And he's played really well against the teams he has played up against. As we're 6-2 up in this one, we're cruising at this point. There's just a few minutes remaining in this one. We do look to get that 7th goal. We can't quite find it there with Erling Haaland. It is going to go out for a corner though. It's going to be whipped across by Jadon Sancho. Hummels looks to get his head on it. It didn't quite work out, but it falls back to Jadon. Chests it down, whips it over again. This time it's punched away. Again, only as far as Hummels, who nods it down, unfortunately, to their player. Once again, they look to get it away. But again, Hummels wins it back. Finds Haaland. He's already got 1 assist in this game. Can he get a second? That's 2 assists for Hummels in this game. Haaland's got 2 goals. He's got that 5-star weak foot now that we've trained it up. 7-2 is going to be the final score of this game. Jadon Sancho and Erling Haaland both with hat-tricks. And that is what you love to see. He collects the match ball here. But that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.